So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 awesome products that you can make at home using items that you might already have. First, we're going to make a super easy hand sanitizer. Then I'm going to show you how you can make your very own Lysol wipes at home. This is a super easy product to make. And finally, we're going to make a simple DIY foaming hand soap. We are going to be using everyday items that you may have in your stockpile already to make these products. Super easy, and it's a great way if you have neighbors, friends at this time who need hand soap, who need sanitizer, and do not have them. This is a great way to make the products that they need. So first we're going to make an easy hand sanitizer. Again, if you have friends or families who need these products, this is a great time to go into your stockpile and help out the community if you can. So what you're going to need is at least a 70% alcohol. Here I have 70%. The higher the better, but it must be 70%. Watch your expiration dates. I know as couponers, sometimes we have some products that stay on our shelves for a while. You want to make sure that you're not using anything that is expired. And then also some aloe vera gel, and aloe vera gel does carry an expiration date as well. This is good until 2022. I have an essential oil here. I have lime, a little mixing bowl and spoon, and a measuring cup as well. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2/3 of a cup of the alcohol and pour it in my little mixing container here. Let's see if you can, 2/3. And then I'm going to add to that 1/3 of a cup of the aloe vera. And here we have the 1/3 cup. We're just going to add it into our mixture, and then we're just going to go ahead and mix it up and get it all in there as best as you can. And we're just going to mix it up. So this is what we're working with so far, the consistency. I do not have a funnel or anything to put in the container, so what I like to use is a bag. Once it's in here, it gives me the opportunity to kind of mix it up and just mix it all evenly again. So I'm just going to take the mixture, pour it, make sure it all gets in there really good. And then what you can do is just kind of mix it around by hand. You'll see it's still a little bit liquidy. Especially that aloe vera, if it gets in any clumps, you're kind of just mixing it around. And with the alcohol, you kind of get like a strong scent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of drops of some lime essential oil. I would say 8 to 10 should be good. All right, we're going to close up the bag, and then we're just going to mix it some more. Now, any old bottles that you do have, just make sure that you clean them out really well so that they are clean for the product. Or I have these little travel sizes, which actually I want to make sure that we have some in our cars. These were actually for my Simply Earth Essential Oil Kit. So they have the nice little top here, and it's perfect for hand sanitizer. You can find some really great bottles at Dollar Tree as well. So now with my bag, I'm going to move all of the liquid over to the corner here, and I'm going to cut just a little opening so that I can dispense it into my bottles. Make sure that when you're moving it, your bag is sealed tight so you're not losing any of the liquid. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to fill up my little bottle here. All right, and here you go. The recipe that I made, the 2/3 alcohol and the 1/3 cup of aloe vera, will make about 2 of these smaller containers. So you can definitely make larger batches if you have larger containers like the other hand sanitizer that I showed you. But what I like to do is just shake it up again, Mix everything in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and show you guys. Check that out. How easy it is to make hand sanitizer at home. So definitely, if you've got these ingredients, these are perfect, you know, to have extra in the car now, in your purse, wherever you need to keep your hands clean, and that's pretty much everywhere now. Something you may be running out of is hand soap. So what I always like to keep are some hand soap bottles on hand, empty ones. Again, you want to make sure that they're cleaned out. We're gonna make some simple foaming hand wash that you can use if you are currently out. Super simple recipe for this. You just need a clean plastic bottle with a pump here. Bath and Body Works has great bottles. This is a Dial hand soap bottle that I kept. I also have some raw sugar bottles. Those will work just fine. You need some water and you need some dish soap. So what we're going to add into our bottle is it's going to be 20% of the dish soap, 60% of the water, and then that last 20% you just want to leave open on your bottle, just because it's going to get kind of foamy and you don't want it to like overflow with product. And here you go, instant foaming hand soap. Super easy to make, and you can see this is a oddly shaped bottle, so if your bottle is all one shape, it's easier to proportion the amounts, but just make sure that you leave that extra 20% because you can see on the top how it definitely got it locked there. There you go. Super, super easy. And finally, I have a super easy DIY for Lysol wipes. So if you're needing those, you probably have this stuff in your stockpile. So you're gonna need a seal-tight container to put them in. Mine is of a larger size, but I'm not running out now to go ahead and get the perfect container. Work with what you have. As long as it seals tight, you should be good to go. I've got 12 ounces of water. We're gonna use some of the alcohol that we used in our hand sanitizer, Dawn dish soap, and then I'm gonna be using a quality paper towel. So you definitely, this is Viva, and this is a Scott paper towel. So the Scott paper towel is much thinner. This is a much thicker paper towel. You wanna use something because when you pour the liquid in here, you don't want your paper towel to get too mushy where it doesn't break out cleanly out of the container so that you can use the product effectively. So we're not gonna work with the whole roll of paper towels. We're actually gonna cut it in half, and I don't have the best knife. The better your knife is, the easier it's going to be to do this, but you wanna go ahead and take your paper towel and cut it in half. All right, so here's our container. Here is the half roll of paper towel. So you can see my knife isn't as smooth. If you have a nice knife, it's gonna give you a better finish. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our half roll and we're gonna place it in our container with the little roll top still in there. Leave that in there. Next, we're gonna go ahead and work on our mixture. So again, we've got 12 ounces of water. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in a 1/4 cup of the alcohol. And then we're gonna take our Dawn and we are gonna go ahead and add about 4 to 5 drops in there. And then we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. All right, there is our mixture. So now we're just gonna go ahead and pour the mixture into our paper towels. I don't just pour it all at once. What I'm gonna do is just kind of do it in different sessions and let the liquid absorb on each of the wipes and mix it up if I can. You can see here on that side, we're not getting too much. And on that side, so if that's the case, you can kind of open that up there and then pour some on the sides, but just make sure that the liquid is dispersed within the paper towel. So all of the liquid is in there now, and you can see I was able to get all of those little hard to reach spots. You can kind of move it around too. There might be some liquid at the bottom. You can get on the sides if you didn't. Just mix it around as best as you can. All right, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take out the little cardboard piece in the center. It should come out fairly well there, you can see. You won't need that anymore, and then you can pull your starter piece, and you can see that the cloths are all very damp there. All right, couponers, so those are 3 easy recipes that you can make now for cleaning supplies if you do not have them in your stockpile. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Super easy to make. If you have any, essential household item recipes that you make, let us know in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.